Hey everyone, welcome back to Cash and Coffee. Thanks so much for tuning in. I have today a new debt tracker that I created just to help me kind of keep track of all the credit card payments that I have and to keep track of the credit cards that I have and how much left I have to pay on them before they're paid off. I've seen a couple of these on Etsy, but to go with the theming of my channel, I made myself a coffee one, so I thought that was so cute. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to share with you today. These are not all of our debts, but these are the majority of them, so this is not going to include our house, our car, or student loans. So let's jump into this and see what happens. So the first debt I have is Discover. And I'm going to round it up to the nearest dollar, so I owe $7,125. And this one angers me so much. The payment for that is $214 a month. So the amount that we owe here is really frustrating to me because I only owed $2,000, and the fall of 2019, that's when we had like 3 bad checks in a row, and I had to put money for Disney on this credit card, so we're still paying that one off. And then COVID hit, and I'll explain more when I get to that credit card. So anyway, this is super frustrating and cannot wait to get rid of this. Let's see what I need to do. So 75% of this is $5,344. Again, I'm just rounding up to the nearest dollar. Halfway there is $3,563. 25% of the way there is $1,781. And to be 100% paid, that would be my credit limit of $8,000. So I have $875 currently available. So I'm just going to color this in. A little bit there. Give myself a dark coffee with this one. And let's track the next. The next debt is our timeshare. At first when we got this, I was a little bit upset about it and like had buyer's remorse, lots of regret, but as time has gone on, I'm actually I'm okay with this one. We've been using it a lot, so it has paid off the stress of it. However, I am not buying anymore. because they will try to upsell you all the time to get more property and whatnot. But I'm not playing that game no more. So what I currently owe is $7,240. Payment per month for that is $163 per month. And 75% paid gets me $5,430. Halfway there is $3,620. 25% of the way there is 1,810. Now this one, I'm just going to track it by how much money I put towards it a month. So the 163 is basically all I ever pay. So starting this month, January, I'm just going to track it from there. So let's fill it in a little bit since I did make that $163 payment. We're just going to do a small line down here. And 100% paid, I don't remember what we started off at. So I'll have to fill that one in later. The next credit card I have, I abbreviate it. I've always had it abbreviated, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And the total amount that we owe is $4,844. The payment per month on that is $150. Wait, did I get that one right? $156 per month. This is another one that's actually quite emotional for me because we had this paid off last year with our tax return, and then COVID literally hit the next week or 2 weeks after this was paid off, and things had to go back on this credit card, and it was super frustrating because, you know, if we had known that things were going to shut down, we wouldn't have paid off this credit card. We probably would have put some money towards it and then held on to the other money until we knew what was going to go on. So that's another heavy one for me. So I'm very eager to get rid of that one again. So $4,844, 75% of the way paid is $3,633. Halfway paid is $2,422. And 25% of the way paid is $1,211. 100% paid would be the $5,000 credit limit. So we have currently, oh, I knew I did something wrong. This isn't $156 a month, it is $148 per month. I currently only have $156 available. That's what it was. So we're gonna just do a tiny line down here again. Getting some different flavored coffees going. Let's move on to the next one. The next one we have is a loan. Don't ever get a debt consolidation loan. This one we still owe $10,954. Current payment for that a month is $350. And this is still technically paying off my wedding, which was almost 10 years ago. So, and like other things. I don't recommend it. Don't get a debt consolidation loan if you don't have to. This is part of the reason why like I have a hard time looking back at my wedding and other things. I'm having a hard time seeing them as good memories because all I can think about is the money and how frustrating it is that we have so much debt. So let's see what our totals are. 10,954. Did that wrong. 54 times 0.75. So 75% of the way there is 8,216. Halfway there is 5,477. And 25% of the way there is 2,739. And I don't remember what the initial amount started at. I will fill that one in later. Again, this one I'm just going to base it off of, because it's a loan, how much money I paid towards it for the month. So I would already done the $350 payment. So we're gonna give this one a little bit more than the last two. Okay, done with that one. This is the last one. Another credit card. The amount owed on this one is $5,992. And this one is $132 a month. Currently $308 because I'm on a payment program. I didn't count that because that's only for 2 more months, and then it should go back down to around this. Alright, so 5,902 times 0.75. 75% of the way there is $4,494. Halfway there is $2,996. And 25% of the way paid is $1,498. And the 100% paid would be my credit limit of $6,800. And we've got $807 available. So I will fill this one up even a little bit more than the other ones. Alright, so those are my trackers, and I look forward to coloring these off a little bit here and there. I'm hoping with the tax return, which I do have a plan for, but I'm not going to say what it is just yet. I want to make sure I got everything else squared away before I commit to anything that I will put out onto the internet for my journey. But I do have a plan for it. I'm hoping that some of it will go towards these debts, and I wanted to show you how I'm using this. If you want one of these, I'll see if I can make one available to you. And also showing you this, I thought maybe you can see that you're not alone if you are struggling with the amount of debt. Like, I have a ton. Just you're not alone, and it's really overwhelming to see. The biggest thing is just progress, no matter how small it is. And hopefully by the end of the year, some of these will be done, and maybe that'll encourage you to also help get yourself out of debt. But if anything, hopefully you can learn something from this and maybe not make the same mistakes that we have made. I want to thank you all for subscribing. Thank you so much. I never thought that I would even I thought I'd get past 5. I think like 5 of those people are close family members that I decided to share this journey with. So thank you for tuning in and leaving a comment if you want to, or liking the video. That's really cool. I never thought anything like that would even happen. So I do have other videos planned this week, and I hope that you tune in. And on Friday, we get paid again, so we'll be stuffing some more cash for those of you who like to see just the money. So until then, we'll see ya.